What is up, pretty people? I'm Amanda Morrissey, and welcome back to another episode of Too Pretty to Be Unhappy. What's up, guys? So, welcome back to another episode. There is no video on this episode. The first one, actually, with no video since we started the podcast. And I would be lying if I didn't say that I was feeling a little bit unmotivated to even record this episode. I know last week I didn't put one out, and I think a lot of that had to do with, I was just kind of exhausted from work and life, and everything's been moving at a mile a minute. I feel like since I got back from Greece, between my sister's wedding and work and just life and summer happening. And then, this week, I don't know, the past, and also full disclosure, I don't know how long this episode's going to be. This is probably more just going to be a therapy session for me. So good luck, guys. I feel like recently I haven't really been feeling like myself over the last few weeks, and I don't really know why. I feel like I was doing super well and finally starting to find a rhythm and finally starting to find more of a normalcy in my life and feeling consistently good. Not amazing off the walls, because we know that that's not really how life is. But recently I have definitely been feeling a bit more consistent with everything. And I've even said multiple times, over the last few months that I am happier and more at peace than I've been in years. Obviously, I think a lot of that pertains to when I quit my job and, I started working two other part-time jobs, which am I at work a hell of a lot more than I was before, and am I making less? Yeah, but my mental health has been so much better. But of course, too, with that, we always say, or at least I always say, that healing isn't linear. And there are those ebbs and flows and those ups and downs. So I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace on that. Um, but yeah, just the last few weeks, I think too, a lot of it has become over the last few weeks. I've been coming out of my routine a little bit and not doing things like I normally do. Um, I haven't been seeing my friends as much. I have been working a lot, haven't seen my sisters as much and stuff. And just, I think that that's been taking a toll on me too, that I kind of got so wrapped up in, other things over the last few weeks that I've kind of like feel like I've been losing touch with like this life that I have been loving over the last like few months. And I don't even know why I'm upset or like why I'm crying or whatever, but I like I said, I wasn't super motivated to even put this out, but I was like, you know what? I think that I need it. I need to do this because this is something that has brought me happiness, and being a part of this little community that we're building has really helped me, and I think has truly contributed to my happiness over the last few months. And so rather than just skipping this week and not recording anything, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go up there and record something that's true. And I think that, yeah, it's been weird, it's been hard. But I always ask you guys to be as open and honest and vulnerable about how you're feeling, and that not all days are great days, and that's okay. And so for me, the last couple weeks, like, haven't been, and it's not even that they haven't been great. I think that it's just been a lot of different changes for me, and like coming out of my routine and like things that I'm like, I think that I just felt like I was like starting to lose touch with my focus and my goals and everything over the last few weeks. And of course, like, it's going to sound dramatic. It's like, man, it's only been like a few weeks. Like, it's going to be fine. And of course it is. But of course, me, in my anxiety brain, I'm overthinking everything, and I'm a catastrophizer. Someone hit me up and let me know what the proper term is for that, if you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I create like catastrophe in my mind. So yeah, I don't know. And then a part of me too was like, are you just going to get on there and just start rambling? And I think that that's okay too, because like right now I kind of do feel a little bit of chaos in my brain, and I don't know why. And I think that that's even more frustrating, because I feel like recently, and I don't know if anyone's been feeling this way, like recently I feel like I've had such clear goals and like routine and what I do, and I'm making money, and I keep saying I'm making enough to live and travel right now because traveling fills my cup and like all that kind of stuff. And I'm not traveling for the next few months, and I don't know if that's weighing on me too and getting me down a little bit. But I think that I also am the type of person, and as much as I want to say like I'm like super go with the flow, and like I think that I am in some aspects of my life, when things start to change or like things start to alter, I don't handle change very well, and I don't handle a change in my routine super well. So that's why I feel like right now this week I am trying to, and I feel like recently I haven't been super prioritizing myself, and I think that I just need to get back to that and get back to prioritizing me and what I want to do and the things in my life that make me happy, hanging out with my friends and making time for that, and not kind of just, working all the time, and spending time with my people and the people that love me, and the people that, as well as I think that I'm doing, I still need that help and support from my friends and family, and they're so amazing and they're so incredible, and like, so I'm so thankful for that. But I think that I've just kind of, I don't know if I've even really been secluding myself, because like I've been around people, but I think like secluding myself from like my everyday normal life. And I don't even know if this is making sense. You guys might have already turned this off, which totally fine. Like, you're like, this girl is babbling. But this is just where my thoughts are at right now. And I don't have a therapy session for another week and a half. So you guys are getting it. Lucky you. You guys are my therapist now. But yeah, I felt like I really just wanted to record something. I'm not super good at journaling, and so I almost feel like this is my way of journaling, of getting my thoughts down and getting my thoughts out, because I do tend to, sit with them and overthink things. And then I think when I do start to feel this way and I start to feel down, I get that like sadness guilt. And I don't know if anyone else kind of feels that way, but I start to feel guilty about why I'm feeling sad. And I start to feel guilty about the fact that I've been doing so well and I've been so happy, and I feel like making strides in my life and in loving myself. And so then when I get into these kind of like lows and funks, I start to like get upset with myself that I've been doing so well and now this is a setback. And honestly, in the grand scheme of things, this isn't even a setback. It's like I've had a bad few weeks, or like a bad couple days, or a bad day. I don't even know. It's like, it feels like it's kind of like just coming to a point today. But the silver lining, I suppose, is that this isn't my worst low day. So I guess that's something to be happy about. And So yeah, so I think that I'm so sorry if this was just a bunch of rambling. And I don't know if anyone else has been feeling off. Is like Mercury in retrograde or something, guys? I don't even know. Like, what is going on? Is there a full moon coming? What is the deal? But I don't know. I feel like recently I've just been feeling a bit off and not like myself. And so, yeah, so I wanted to come on and I wanted to just tell you guys that. And I don't want anyone to feel like I've been neglecting the podcast and kind of neglecting what we started here. Because I know that there are some people that really look forward to it every week, and I want to deliver, and I always want to deliver good content, but I want to deliver real content too. And I never want to bullshit anybody. So it has been a little bit weird and a little bit difficult in my mind recently, but I acknowledge it, and I think that this is good that I'm not allowing this feeling to go on for too long. And I have already started to make plans for this week to do things like what I used to do. Like, I'm going to the movies tomorrow with my friend Jane. I'm so excited. And I got to see my friends this past weekend. We did a pool day, so that felt really good, and it just felt safe. And that feels really good to me. And I think that, I don't know if I started coming out of my routine and stuff because I thought maybe I was doing better than I actually am. And I don't know if that's being too hard on myself. And then I was like, oh, nope. Come on. Like, taking a few steps back of like, all right, don't like stray too far from your routine. Don't stray too far from who you are and what you're focused on right now. Yeah. I don't know, guys. It's been a weird few days, and it was a little hard to find the motivation to do this, but as I was like sitting here in my apartment and like for most of the day, I didn't want to just sit and rot on my couch. I was trying to think about what's going to help me today and what's going to help me feel better. And it was getting to connect with you guys and putting this out there and being real and honest and true and putting my feelings and my thoughts out there, because I feel like maybe if I put them out there, they're not sitting in my head. And reminding myself of how far I have come in this mental health, healing, anxiety, and depression journey. And yeah, so I think I just need to remind myself of that. So if you've made it this far, God, it's been, I don't even know, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of rambling. Sorry, guys. But I think I'm already starting to feel a little bit better. So that's kind of nice. I'm sorry, but I don't have too much else to give on this right now. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's a really short episode today. I think we're maybe at 15 minutes. But like I said, I wanted to come on here and I wanted to be open and honest, because I want you guys to always be open and honest. And not every day is a great day, although I wish that it was, and I wish that for everybody. But we live in a reality where it's not. And I think it's important to acknowledge those days and acknowledge that it's not always awesome. And acknowledge that I feel like what we put out on social media and everything always makes our lives look so happy and everything and super positive, and it's not always like that. So yeah, I wanted to come on and just be really real with you guys about where I'm at right now. I am looking forward to the week ahead, honestly. I am super excited. I am going to the beach with my sister and one of my best friends, Zach. I'm very excited. And then we're going to go to Pride in the city on Sunday. I'm very excited. I just bought some fun accessories for Pride to wear, and I'm really excited to get dressed up. And I think that has been helping me too, is just having something to look forward to has been really helping me, especially today. When I was feeling a little bit down, I was like, Amanda, you got to get out of this funk. What's going to be fun? Obviously, retail therapy. But no, I'm getting excited for that and getting excited about putting together a really cute outfit and going and just having fun with my sister and my best friend. And it's going to be a blast. So if anyone's going to be in the city at Pride this weekend, let me know. Hit me up. We'll enjoy a cocktail or two together. And yeah. All right, guys. I hope that everybody has a really incredible week. If anybody needs anything, or if anyone has been maybe in a funk or anything like that, kind of how I have been feeling today and in the last few weeks, please let me know. And if you need anything, if you just want to talk, please hit me up. Send me a message on Instagram, or if you have my number, text me. I'm here to talk. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. And thank you so much for being a safe soundboard for me to express myself and tell you guys how I'm feeling, and for allowing me to feel safe to be vulnerable with you. And thank you for loving me even on my bad days. So I'm really lucky to have this community and have you guys. So thank you. All right, guys. Well, I don't want to end this on a sad note, so get it together, Amanda. All right, guys. Well, I love you so much, and thank you so much for tuning in this week. Get ready, because the next episode that we'll be releasing, I'm not sure if it'll be next Tuesday or the following, we are going to be doing a Pretty Pride episode where I will be vlogging and recording our experiences at Pride and our weekend, and getting so excited about that and about the importance of Pride. And yeah, so I am so excited to bring you guys that really fun episode. All right, guys. Well, I love you so much, and I hope you have an amazing week. As always, stay pretty.